Hey everybody, Tabitha here from Tabitha Explores, and it is time for another RV adventure together. So today we are going to one of my absolute favorite places in Canada so far, Jasper National Park. So today we are taking you through Maligine Lake, Medicine Lake. We're going out the east side into Jasper Town, and then a little drive down Highway 93A, which is kind of 93 is the Icefield Parkway. I'm going to take you on that one next video so that we can do the whole Icefield Parkway in kind of one or maybe two videos. I haven't planned them yet quite, but 93A is kind of supposed to be like a scenic alternate route that goes partway down the Icefield, but not very far. Unfortunately, this year it's not very scenic because it really had a lot of the damage from the fire last year in Jasper. The town is, thriving after the fire. Some of you may have heard that the whole town was devastated. It was not. They lost one of their 3 gas stations. There were some homes lost. I'm not sure about businesses, but there was definitely some loss, which they are working on rebuilding and getting there. I actually saw a good sign posted there talking to tourists, basically saying like, yes, we're still recovering from the losses, but we're happy to talk about our town and how wonderful it is and how everyone came together. But they were asking that you not ask specifically about their own situation because of the losses were still quite fresh, and still really triggering for some of the townsfolk. But they don't want you to not come. They want you to come. They want you to experience the park. There's really a small, in the overall scale of the park, there's really only a small portion of the park that was devastated by the fires. You really see it around the town of Jasper, but you can also see the growth starting and the rebuild starting. It's not going to take them down. Mother Nature also really needs fire in order to have healthy new growth of trees and forests. So yeah, it was really sad to see some of that devastation, but at the same time to see their resilience and their ability to go on in the town and go back to thriving so quickly was really heartwarming. It's still a really beautiful town, really friendly, great place to stop, so absolutely do not take that off your list. There were a couple things that I didn't do yet. There's some hot springs to see. They have the Jasper Skyway, the tram that goes up the mountain. For my own personal experience, I am so scared of heights, so I only want to do that one once, and I really felt like going up now really only would have seen the devastation from the fires from the tramway. So I wanted to leave that for another time. I'm sure I'll be going through there again, and I can see it when, maybe it's got a bit more regrowth around the town. So I really hope you like this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. This is my turn. Maligine Road to Medicine Lake and Maligine Lake. And I think it should be a good hour if I was to just drive straight south on this road to get to kind of the end area. Definitely going to be going through some of the fire-torn areas going this route. They want you to visit here. Please come if you are planning to come up this way. Definitely come to Jasper. They just ask that you respect the forest and stay in approved trails and walkways and stay out of the closed areas as the forest needs to rejuvenate itself. This is the true devastation of last year's forests, you know? These fires just ripped through here. There's not much growth coming back yet, just some grass. But it will. By the end of this summer, my guess is there will be a fair bit of green on the ground. We're very early in the season after the winter cover of snow. All right, we had a little stop at Medicine Lake. Now we're gonna drive past it here. Oh, there's a little spot to stop right here too. I bet that one's beautiful as well. Let's stop here too. Beautiful. Isn't it beautiful? All right, we have made it to the end of the road. We are at Maligine Lake. I think which way do we want to go? I think we want to go this way. right. Got some more elk coming up on the right-hand side here. Check them out. There you go, more elk. Alright, I am currently on my way to Hinton, Alberta, to get a ding on my truck estimated for a repair, and driving through Jasper National Park. So let's take the ride together, hey? We're currently just east of Jasper, driving through the park. So there's going to be a few places to see some sights along here. I gave myself an extra hour to get there. I have some things I also want to do in Hinton, a couple stops I want to make. But I also don't really want to miss out if I spot an animal and want to pull over and take some pictures, or spot a really great view of the river or a lake. So I gave myself an extra hour in this direction, and then of course after I leave and heading back, I'll have hours of daylight left to check some things out and do a little exploring on the way back. As you can see, we've still got some fire damage from last year in this area. See, a lot of the grass has come back, which is good. It's the start of the rebirth of the forest. And some amazing mountains in front of us. At least with all the trees gone, you get like unobstructed mountain views. I guess you could call that a plus. Alright, dude, stay on your side of the road. There you go. There's a lot of little bumps in the road from probably heat from the fires. I swear I can smell fire still. I have an extra sensitive nose, so I don't know if you would or not. Anybody else would. These mountains are so beautiful. We're still kind of going through some of the burnt areas, but they're a little more sparse now. There's some healthy trees intermixed with some of the burnt trees and little sections of areas that are not burnt. But wow, that is just, the mountains are incredible here. I will never get enough of the Rocky Mountains, I tell ya. Still no animal sightings. Not even a squirrel. Oh, there we go. Baby elk. Hi, Mama. Hi, Mama. Look at the baby elks. One's calling for its mama. Oh, wow. That's incredible. 2 baby elks and mama.